Before there was Smash Brothers, there was Fighters Megamix. Hello everyone, this is Bon Yuki again with a playthrough of Fighters Megamix for the Sega Saturn. This is the Japanese version. And as you can see here, you have all these lovely options in foreign languages. The button setup I will be using, since I'm using a Mad Catz VS stick that has a wonderful PCB inside that allows me to multi-console it. It's called a TE Kitty. You can get those from Godlike Controls from a pretty good guy named Toodles. And since this game is based on a Fighting Vipers modified engine, I'm going to use the old setup that I used to use in like Virtua Fighter 3, because that's when this game was out back then. You'll see a lot of similarities between Virtua Fighter 3 and this game. So I'll be using guard, punch, kick, and escape for those new people to Virtua Fighter. That was a fourth button in VF3. So let's get to it. And that's me dealing with input delay. A lot of characters here. You see a lot of Virtua Fighter 2 people here. Even though it is... Well, I'll explain it a little later on, but on this side you have Virtua Fighters. You have the typical, you got Akira, Pi, Lao, Wolf, so on and so forth. And on this side, you have the Fighting Vipers, which was another fighting game that came out in the mid-90s by AM2, who are the creators of Virtua Fighter and also the creators of this game. And being that my name is Bon, it is no secret that I'll be playing with Bon. This Bon here, I'll get into in a moment, but let's do regular Bon for now. And you hear your different courses. As you can see, I don't have them all beaten or unlocked. That's what the purpose of this playthrough is. But let's go through each one. So, novice trial, since I'm a novice. And our first match is with Tokyo. He's pretty cool. Now, this is being played on an actual Sega Saturn. So you'll see the slowdown and stuff when it comes to these stages with the walls. The Fighting Vipers, they're pretty fast. And their deal is they have this body armor. If you notice, look on the right next to our character names, you'll see upper armor and lower armor, and you can break those with flash attacks. For instance, this will be one. That's a little counter move. And Bon, see how he flashed right there? If my armor was in peril, in other words, it'd be flashing, he can knock it off. I'm experiencing a lot of slowdown in this game. Love this game, just Saturn sometimes. Oh yeah. Oh, I missed that. Nothing like punching people through fences, Bon. Yeah, this game's a lot of fun. I mean, if you're a Virtua Fighter fan, you gotta play this at least once. Now this is Virtua Fighter 2 Pi's background. As you can see, the juggle system is very, very lenient. There's two modes to play this game. There's the Fighting Viper mode, which I'm playing right now, but there is also a Virtua Fighter mode. The juggles are still ridiculous. Those who play VF5 will probably raise their eyebrows watching this, but the option is there nonetheless. You lose a lot of the moves though, I've noticed, which is why I'm not playing that mode. And I could just... Yeah, they flip out when you hit all three buttons. It just Bond just laying a beat down on people. Oh, Picky, he always gives me trouble. He's actually pretty solid fighter. He's fast and he does very good damage in combos. And he hits you with a skateboard. Right there, that's a plus. Oh, look at that. trying to break his lower armor. Oh my god, my stomping is bad. Nice Megamix truck in the background. See that? That's what you do when you break the armor. You get that little triple take going on. Oh my gosh. I just did a move and it didn't come out at all. I'm trying to do some nice combos for you guys. Like knock them up in the air, and I am getting input delay because I'm recording this live. I'm using my Sega Saturn. You guys should be getting this in 720p 60 frames, which is great.
Ready, go!
Oh, Shun. Shun's always fun. Never thought that beating up an old drunkard would be so much fun in this game. Saturn still put out some pretty decent graphics. If anyone knows anything about the Saturn, it's a very complex system. You know, nowadays you have Crossfire and you have multi-core GPUs, multi-core CPUs in your PC. You might have one right now. The Saturn back then was kind of shoehorned together because it was not as good as the PlayStation. So before the Saturn actually came out, they said, hey, let's just stick another video card in there. Why not? So you have an interesting parallel in this game where the backgrounds are all done with one video card, and the I guess quadrilaterals, because they don't use triangles like normal polygon graphics these days. They use quads, are done by the other one. And this game is actually originally in 480i, which back then was pretty high resolution for a console. You know, we laugh at it now. In fact, I don't even think my capture device can capture 480i normally. It might. It does have an S-video port on it. But I'm using this RGB SCART, which makes it look extra crisp. I'll see if I can break her lower armor. Grace is kind of cool. She's a model by day, and she kicks your ass with rollerblades by night. Try to get a counter hit body check. Spawn does have a body check for you Akira fans out there. Oh man, that's bad. See how she did that? The old, yeah, that dodge move is pretty good. It's fast, too. For those VF5 players who like to sneak in and dodge, it pretty much works the same way, except I think it's actually better because it's only one button. Might make it more cheap. Could be why AM2 doesn't employ the fourth button anymore. Oh, she is giving me a beating. Look at this. Look at this AI. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I cannot get a body check out. I usually body check a lot because it gives you really good damage and it hits both points of armor, so cannot get it. And to Leon. Always like the music on his stage. Virtua Fighter 2 music. It's pretty good.
Ready, go!
I gotta stomp off poked. Oh. I cannot get a body check. Maybe I should just play with a different character. I have to play with Bon at least once. I mean, it's my namesake. And that's where I do get this name from. Nope. Oh, good Virtua Fighter 3 combos, guys. So the reason why I think they made this with a Virtua Fighter 3 moveset is the Saturn just could not handle a port of VF3. It just wasn't going to happen. If you notice, the jump from VF2 to VF3 was huge. It's because they went to a different arcade board. You had the Martin Marietta powered Model 2, and then you went to the Model 3 by Lockheed Martin, you're just gonna,
Fight.
it's just
Ready,
it's too much of a graphical jump. There are rumors that, oh, maybe we could put something in the cartridge port just for the game to just handle the game, but that would have been 232X-ish, and they've already did that, and they've, 32X failed miserably. Oh, Sega. I am a Sega fan by nature, but they just made some really poor decisions, and I have a 32X. I have pretty much all the Sega consoles, but,
ready, go!
oh, candy. Oh, honey in this version. Just want to get one body check. Oh, look. Oh, let me see if I can. Oh, he does have a DP. Let me see if I can do that. Nope. It's reverse DP. All you Fei Long players should know how to play with that. Pretty good. Ugh. It doesn't really affect that well in this game, though, because this game actually uses a block button. So back to block. You can't really cheap it out. It's just not that good, and the 3D Fighter Dragon Punches aren't that great. I do notice that. Oh, that's the end. I didn't even realize it. Music's pretty solid in this game. VF Kids. Yes, that was an actual game. VF Kids. Yep, stomping on old men. Oh, a little Jungle Fever right there. Not bad. Go Shun. Yeah, in the arcade version, if there ever was one of this, which they never did, those backgrounds would be fully 3D. But they did a pretty good job with scaling and rotation. Special thanks, VF3 team. Alright folks, I'll be back real soon with another course in Fighters Megamix.